Mrs. Williams?
I'll be with you in a moment.
I used to do Tai Chi. It's a good way to relax. Not too good, in fact. It's the body positions. Gives you gas, flatulence.
Why do you feel the need to tell me this?
I got banned from going to classes and finished.
Mrs. Williams? Police.
Sorry. I'm having a frustrating morning. Becoming one with the universe can be a real struggle.
I'm Detective Goldstein. This is Detective Clancy. Is your husband at home?
No. Jim's in Melbourne on business.
Do you recognise this watch?
It's my husband's.
A body was recovered from Sydney Harbour today. The man was wearing this watch.
I told you. Should have stuck to yoga.
Was it normal for your husband to swim in the harbour?
No. Doesn't mean that he didn't. Certainly he did many things without my knowledge.
You said your husband was supposed to be in Melbourne. Do you know why we found him in Sydney?
Jim and I, well, we didn't keep tabs on each other. And I certainly can't account for all his movements. Maybe his meeting changed. He was very busy. I don't know if you know who he was. Jim Williams, Managing Director of Emerald Shipping. He was one of the most powerful men in the country.
So who did it?
Let's see what Mrs. Williams has to say for herself, eh? Mrs. Williams, I was just wondering, why didn't you see your husband when he came home from Melbourne early?
I haven't seen my husband for most of the year. He's been busy with the company, dispute with the union, and I would have thought you'd seen it on the news. No. Anyway, Jim wasn't just some lackey. He was the managing director, and he was hardly ever home.
But he was home yesterday. So where were you?
Let's see. I left here at about 3 in the afternoon. I had an hour's float tank therapy and half an hour debrief. I had dinner with a friend, and I came home this morning.
So you were with this friend all night?
Yes.
What's your friend's name? Mrs. Williams?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that.
Mrs. Williams, we're investigating the death of your husband. If you can't tell us where you are, then we might think that you got something to hide.
He's a married man. If the news about our relationship became public, it would destroy his wife and family, and I don't want that, you see, because she's a good friend of mine. My husband and I had what I suppose you'd call an open relationship.
Does that mean your husband had a partner as well?
No. Jim never really liked sex all that much. Shame, really. He had such a gorgeous penis.
We still need a name.
Then you'll have to arrest me.
Oh, we will. If we have to, we will. Ms. Williams.
Hello.
Do you mind if we come in?
I'd rather speak out here, actually.
Oh, rightio.
So, what is it?
Oh, we just came to say that we've charged a man with the murder of your husband.
Really? Why? I mean, why did he do it? Did he say?
He's a son of a former employee of Emerald Shipping, apparently. He was a bit upset the way his father was treated there.
One aspect we're still curious about is how Mr. Williams' body came to be in the water.
Why don't you ask this person who did it?
Well, the thing is, Mrs. Williams, we're not entirely convinced that he's the only one involved in this murder. But I promise you, we'll pursue the matter till we get all the facts.
Okay.
Why do you insist we go in?
Because we don't have a warrant.
She's hiding something. I reckon Hansford's in there.
I got an idea. at its boat shed. Hello?
It was her idea.
What?
She wanted him dead.
You bastard!
Remember the caution?
Beth Williams and Daniel Hansford, you're under arrest for the murder of James Williams. You're not obliged to say or do anything unless you wish to. Whatever you do say may be used in evidence. Do you understand?
Here we go.